Hey bestie, my name is God's Beauty Israel. Thank you so much for always tuning in to Aggressive Gala. But research has shown that you've probably not subscribed to our channel. Make I no fight you, but what are you waiting for? Quickly click that button now and subscribe so you don't miss out on all the juices.
Beautiful people, how you all doing? Welcome to Gossip Gala, and of course, I'm your host Uyume Elijah Avia, the only Ogarayan one of Nigeria and Africa, in fact, of the world. If you know what I mean, then you know. And of course, I wouldn't be doing this show alone. Yesterday, I had to do it with my sister from another mother, but this time around, I'm doing it with when God said, "Let's create man in our own image, in the image of God." Then He was talking about no other person than beauty. Why do I like to call you beauty
Beauty
goddess?
goddess.
God's beauty.
Hey besties.
How are you? How are you? How are
I'm
you?
good.
Please always remind me. I don't know.
Mm.
Anytime I see you, it's beauty goddess.
Beauty goddess that
like,
come to mind.
please,
Do we look
remove,
alike?
remove beauty goddess. Maybe
Mm.
because your name is God's beauty.
Beauty, yeah,
Then
so yeah.
beauty goddess. I'm like,
Mm.
okay. So I'm always
I get it. I get it. But
the lady vibe.
I'm
How you
God's
doing?
beauty. I'm beautiful.
I must confess, you're really looking good. I love your
I
shirts, by
try.
the way.
I
Like, you
try.
look absolutely beautiful.
Thank you
How was
so
your
much.
day yesterday?
Good. So I was literally. I had lecture yesterday, so it was good. Nothing really, much. We pre-production right now. Yeah, where we had to, bring in different stories. Make a script, and
Okay.
you not get. The likes of the cinematographers, the lighters. People that just make a movie or a film come to play exactly. So right now we're just talking about how many actors will actually have in a particular story, how many people are we going to need? We need extra, they call it secondary characters, they call it
Oh,
extras,
okay.
whatever you want to call it. Then we now talk about, I've made mention of the cinematographers, people that will be in charge of lights, the continuity people, we have assistants and all of that. There's really a whole lot when it comes to, making a film, actually.
Wow.
It's really a lot, yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, that's literally, the journey we're in right now, just talking about it. And honestly speaking, I can't wait to see my script come to life. That's something that I've been wanting to do for the longest. I've literally written scripts for a lot of people, but most of the times it's always about, oh, okay, I have this idea, but I want it to just be in a script for now. Then with time, I will see how to develop it. So most of those are the times, those are like what I've worked for. But right now, having to see my film, come to light. Honestly speaking, I can't wait. I can't wait, honestly, and I'm super excited. But yeah, that's literally what my yesterday was about. How about you? Tell me.
I'm so excited about yours. Well, yesterday was a bit of, like a roller coaster.
Mm,
This time you're looking all happy, you're good,
yeah.
you're just doing different things. The next minute you're all moody, just thinking about so many things and all of that. Yesterday wasn't really that bad. After here, I went home. Then I went to see a friend. Then I came back to the house. Then I watched a movie.
I like
Although I'm
that.
not done. I'm not done with it.
What movie is that? Care to share?
Megan.
Megan.
Then there's another movie. When I was watching this particular movie during the
Okay,
weekend,
okay.
I thought of you.
Ooh,
Go and
what movie is
watch
that?
BET.
BT.
No, that movie is. I don't want to use this.
Netflix, yeah.
You get yes,
Okay.
it's on Netflix.
Okay.
That movie is wonderful.
I like that.
There's a way. There's a way you watch a movie and it just opens something in you. So bet is like gambling. You
oh,
get
okay.
and they just what
Is it a romantic novel?
no,
What
it's
genre?
not romantic. It's talking about using your IQ,
Oh, okay.
like using it the right way.
Wait,
It's talking
giving
about
action.
how the elites, how they do their things, how they make their money. How no,
I
go
like
and watch
it.
that.
I'll
That's a
watch
gangster
it.
movie.
I'll watch it. I'll watch
Anyways,
it.
yeah, basically that was just it.
I
And
like it.
yeah, it was good. It was good. So the next one I am watching is Megan. Then I think yesterday I also watched a movie on YouTube from Ruth Kadiri.
That's my bestie right there.
Yeah, Ruth Kadiri. Yes,
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay, then we need to. Are you sure that like that's all?
Um. So there's this movie I've been watching of late. It's a
Okay.
series really. I think the name is The Resident.
Okay.
Right. It's not a new movie, obviously. I mean, I'm very sure many people have
Okay.
heard the movie before. But for those that have not watched it, you're missing. Honestly, I've been watching the movie. I think since yesterday evening. It's very interesting. It's just about movie about doctors, nurses. What actually goes down in a hospital. I mean, we. I mean, just when you have like an injury or probably a friend or someone that's in the hospital, right? And you know how you take the person to the hospital, the doctors and everything will do everything, and they come back and give you a report that, oh, okay, is that the person was okay, or or they'll give you a bad news of maybe probably the person's body cannot handle it and all of that. Most of the time, it's actually the mistakes are actually from them. But of course, they won't tell you that. The only thing they'll come and tell you is, oh, I'm so sorry, this happened. They'll just make up a story and they come to tell you. And really, that's what the series is about. I actually want people to actually watch it because then it actually opens your eyes to see the things that actually go down in the hospital, right? I mean, it's that place where these are doctors and nurses that are supposed to be more concerned about your health and all of that. But most of the times, they are more concerned about other things as well. I mean, really, it's a lot. It's a beautiful series that actually, people brought together. And I must commend the writers, the screenwriters. They did beautifully well
So where
on that
can I
story.
see it?
I think I say on Netflix. I think it's a Netflix movie. Yeah, I think you can check it on Netflix.
I think I'll go check it out. Okay, so speaking about doctors and speaking about seeing things and checking things, let's go straight into the world of social media.
I like it.
And a lot of things are happening. I'm talking about Street X. So on Street X, Pharaoh, my guy, I don't know why someone would call himself Pharaoh, but then again, he said, "Why don't we single people meet somewhere and choose each other? What do you think?" That's what he's saying.
Why we single people?
Yes, why don't we single people meet somewhere and choose each other? What do you think?
To be honest, it's not enough. It's not enough for us to meet somewhere and choose ourselves. There's a lot that actually goes on. There's a video I intend putting out later today, right? I literally was just ranting about how. See, first off, I'll start with people that are already married, people that are engaged. And I don't know what they God do for now.
Honestly,
Because then,
not all.
okay, not all.
Not all.
It's
Some,
true.
yeah.
It's true, Sha. But again, and I don't know what it God do for now. Because if you look at, and I'm not saying singlehood is bad. That's not what I'm saying. But then, what I'm trying to say is, once you are in that talking stage with someone or with people, whatever way you call it, it's a lot because then you don't know who you pick. You don't know who is right for you. You don't know who the wrong person is. You have 2-3 persons tell you, "Oh, God's beauty, I see you. God's beauty, I really love you. I want us to do this together." Then you not see their funny characters. You see one talking to you once in a blue moon. You see
Or
another
when
one.
they feel like
Exactly. You see another one calling you once in a blue moon. You see another one calling you almost every time. You see another one. I mean, you've probably met with one. You guys went on a date and you saw that he's actually, his trouser actually starts from his hips or something.
Yeah, I get.
You get it. And then you're confused. Okay, who exactly do I even go for? This person looks irresponsible. This person looks okay, but I mean, we're not even communicating as much. There's really a lot, So really, it's not enough for us to just meet and say, "Oh, let's do this." There's a lot to it.
This just reminds me of yesterday. So I was having a discussion with one of my girls like that.
Okay.
And she called me. She was like, "Oime, I want to invite you for singles prayers." When I heard
single
that, I was
prayers.
like,
I
was in shock. I was like, it has not gotten to that stage now. Calm down. You get, and all of that, because the first thing she did was, "How's your guy?" Like the discussion we had,
normal gist.
and all of that. And I was like, I just gave her the whole gist. I know. She was like, "No, you need to come for singles meeting. In fact, we even have night with you, and I
Wow.
think you should come."
Wow.
And I told her that I'm not coming.
It's not that
like
deep,
it's
I
not
beg.
that deep. You get? She was like, "Don't worry, that there are lots of single guys. You meet this. The first question I asked her, "Are they fine? If they are fine, I will come." You get, and all
okay.
of that. But then again, after the whole call, I had to sit there. I was like, "Is it that bad? Because why would somebody call me and
No,
invite me for
I feel
a
like
single?" And she's now automatically okay. She also made mention of they having like a movie date and all of that.
That's
Like for
beautiful.
all the singles in church and all of that. And I was like, okay, she was like that I should come. And with the way they did the whole arrangements, definitely you would come with someone. I was not like, so me, I'll not come and be looking like the odd one. Sorry, I am not coming. You get. So this just reminds me like, I don't think is you having to go for single prayers or going for these that based on what he has said, like
Yeah.
all singles people like they should meet
Meet
together.
together,
I don't know. I don't think it works that way, because if it does, then that means people will just be falling in love anyhow now.
Oh, so I mean, this is a step. I'm not going to say that. I mean, what he has said doesn't make any sense. It does make sense to some extent, right? Because then, if you listen to most of us, why? I mean, let's be factual. Let's face reality. I feel like one of the reasons why I probably don't have like enough. I have people disturbing me, right? But then I feel like most of the times I don't have enough. Reason is because most of the times I'm not always around. I'm not always outside. That's the problem.
Same here.
If I give you my routine, almost every time I'm at home.
Like-
It's either I'm at home or I'm going to fix my nails,
Exactly.
going to, make my lashes and all of these things. So having to go all of this place, it's just me and the person doing the thing for me. There's no extra person there. You get the point. But then again, I mean, that's why I said that this is like a good start. But then when we now meet, how do we know that you are the right person? But that's why you have to first of all ensure that you yourself you are the right person.
Yeah, I feel like when you see the right person, you would know.
Eh.
Like, yes, you would. You would. There's this conviction you would have. Like it's just going to come. You're actually going to know. Trust me. You will.
I kind of agree, but I'm
You
struggling
will.
to agree. Does that make sense?
You will.
I hear you, but
Uh-huh.
let's keep it moving.
Let's keep it moving. Okay, so the next tweet is by Ini, and he said, "One day you will mistakenly hit create group instead of send separately." So Ini said, "One day you will mistakenly hit create group instead of send separately." If you know, you know. Do you understand? I don't
got
think I
you.
need to
Uh-huh.
go deep. If you know, you know. But what do you think about this, though?
I feel like what Eni is saying is so true, honestly, because I mean, this is something that happens to a whole lot of us on WhatsApp. But then, we try to make things easier for us. So, we'll be all right. I beg. If you create the group, you go on create tab, I'll be the color. You get
So
the point.
imagine what of those people that's okay. Don't worry. Let's just keep it
Sorrow
at
now.
that. Yeah, let's keep it at that. But then again, be careful, Sha. Just be careful.
Yeah.
So now, Dr. Farouk, you made mention of hospital.
Yeah.
Now, Dr. Farouk is asking. He said, "Please, what kind of business can I start in front of a hospital, aside from opening a pharmacy?" Please, you guys should help a brother. So he's asking, what kind of business can he start in front of a hospital, aside from opening a pharmacy? Me, I don't have any business idea to give him more, because
Do you know there are just two things that came to mind?
which is
Trust me, they don't make any sense.
just say it.
But let me say it. So you know how from the movie I watched, right? There's also like this nurse in a character where she just tells people how it is. If you brought in your brother or someone and the person is dead or something, she just come and tell you, "Oh, doctor, this person has died," and there's no, "Oh, I'm so sorry," those kind of things. And I feel like we don't really get that in hospitals. I mean, the least the doctor will do is, "Mrs. Patient, I am so sorry, but we lost him. We are so sorry." It don't finish. So I mean, imagine I open a smash up in front of the hospital, where anybody that has, that's crying for one reason or the other, I join them and cry, but you pay me, my guy. Do you understand?
Speaking of
I don't
that,
know. Again, I don't know how that came to my head, but
I think another business he can do is to open a store where they buy coffee, for people.
oh,
Yes,
that's
now
calm,
that
that's
would be
calm.
very lucrative. Trust
Yes,
me.
yes,
That's
I
a
agree,
very.
actually.
So instead of opening a pharmacy, just get someone that knows how to, construct, put woods together, construct, and you would make money.
No, to be honest,
because-
that's nice because they can even partner with the hospital themselves.
Exactly.
Yeah. Ah, it's a good one. It's a good one.
made with love.
No, but honestly, I think it's a good
Yeah,
one.
it
It's a
is.
good one,
It
yeah.
is. It is. So, Dr. Farouk, wherever you are, I hope this video gets to you.
Yeah.
Please open a coffee.
Or a shop where you can be crying
Yeah.
with. Or even cold
Cry.
water.
Cold water. I mean,
or
you can get
something.
that in a provision store.
I think that's going to be a very. Don't mind me. I'm just joking, guys.
Okay, so before we go on a quick short break, let's just quickly take this person. So this other person said, still on Straight X, he said, inside 24 hours, I dey use 23 hours, 50 minutes, think about the way forward.
My guy, I did with you.
We are all in this together.
We are all in
Honestly,
this together.
there's
Wallahi.
no, like, we are all in this together. Everybody is thinking of the way forward.
My guy.
If you are living in Nigeria, or if you're living in this world and you're not thinking of the way forward, then I don't know what you're doing. No, because even as I'm sitting down here,
I dey think we.
my mind.
No, we don't bring business idea now. You day one.
my mind is going far. It's going farther than me. If there's any English like that,
To
but
be honest.
then again, I mean, it's something everybody does.
I mean, given the economy that we are in, the kind of country we are in, you don't have a choice. You don't even they talk 23 hours, 15 minutes. Now 23 hours, 55 minutes.
Every minute
Do you
you're
get,
thinking,
my
like
guy?
you're thinking every minute.
You have to be
Even
on
when
your
you want
toes.
to spend, you want to sleep. Everything you're doing, you would always think about it before you even
Before you do it. I
do
mean,
it and all of that.
yeah. You just, like I said, you just for that, shows how beautiful the economy is. I mean, Nigeria economy. But then we'll all be all right eventually. It's not like, I wanted to say it's not like thinking has killed anybody, but yeah, it has. I mean, BP and all of that.
Just like
but
this.
I mean,
Okay.
we get the tweet because it just like I said already, it just for that buttress how bad the economy situation is here in Nigeria, and I just hope that it gets better. But for the time being, please be thinking your thinking and be thinking of the way forward. I beg.
Now, speaking of thinking, I don't know who sang this song, but they said the song says overthinking no dey solve problem. So
Overthinking
please
no
don't
fit
go and
solve problem.
overthink yourself, and then
Better days are coming.
you don't get anything out of it. So we need to go on a quick short break. We'll be right back.
Wagwami people, it's your girl Endurance Grant. Shout out to Gossip Gala.
Yo, what's up? It's your boy, the Auto M3A, and you're watching Gossip Gala. If you're in traffic, you buy what? Gossip Gala. Keep it locked, baby. Ooh.
Hey guys, Taga G here, and big shout out to Gossip Gala. Keep watching, you know the vibe. Shit.
Hey there, what's poppin'? Abayo Melvin here, content creator, actor, producer, filmmaker, and keep it locked down. Gossip Gala. Don't change that, so, you know.
It's your favorite dancer, band dancer, and I'm giving a special shout out to Gossip Gala. Keep watching, stay tuned.
Shout out to Gossip Gala. Keep doing the good work. Keep giving us the tea. And yes, well done.
Welcome back to Gossip Gala, and if you're just joining us, this is Gossip Gala, where we spill all the juiciest juice, all the juiciest gist. And if it's not trending, or if you're not interested, you can keep it moving. But we talk about everything trending on this table. If it's not trending, we don't associate ourselves with that. Okay. So speaking about something trendy, this is on Jumoke George. So now Adeola, the long lost daughter of popular actress Jumoke George, has returned to Nigeria after being trafficked to Mali for 4 years ago. The news was confirmed by Abike Dabiri, chairman and CEO of the Nigerians in Diaspora Commission, who shared the update on X, formerly known as Twitter, on Monday. So Jumoke George had previously spoken about her missing daughter during an interview with Biola Adeboye, who hosts the talk show Talk to Be. She revealed that Adeola, her first child, lived with her grandmother in Ibadan before she disappeared after mentioning plans to travel to Lagos. It was later confirmed that Adeola later contacted the family to ask for forgiveness and explained that she had traveled abroad with friends seeking better opportunities. What a story. Honestly speaking, this is quite. I'm quite happy for the mother. You get. I'm happy, and at the same time, I'm not, because when I said I'm not like I'm not happy that the
No,
daughter
I
has
hear you. I
returned.
hear
You
you.
get. With the last statement, like the last thing I read, where she said she had to call her family to like apologize and explain that she traveled with her friends for better opportunities. I mean, we have so many victims out there whereby these girls, they travel. I think I interviewed back in the day. I remember interviewing someone who had similar experience. I think a friend of hers promised her good life in Russia. Was it Russia or
Or
it should-
Dubai.
no, yeah, Dubai. Thank
I
you.
know it's always.
And
I'm
all
so
of
sorry,
that.
but it's
Yeah.
always Dubai.
So on getting there, the experience was very, it was unpleasant. It was horror. And when, luckily for her, some people came to her aid and they brought her back to Nigeria. And when she was explaining the whole story, it wasn't even something to be laughing about and all of that. So seeing this particular story, I'm just so sad that this had to happen to someone like this and all of that. And I think there should be like more of sensitization on this type of. I know that the likes of IMO, they keep talking about these things. If you attend their program, they keep talking about people who traffic people. I don't know, this is not a case of trafficking. Like she said, she herself traveled out with her friends and all of that. But I mean, there's still something fishy about the whole thing. 4 years, you know what? What is 4 years,
yeah.
and all of that. So I think the likes of IMO and some other bodies, they are
Organizations,
always talking about things like this and all of that. And this just boils down to the fact that I think parents should always look after their children, irrespective of how mature or how old they are. I just still feel that you should always follow up your child, because like me now, I cannot tell my mother that I'm going. My mother wouldn't even allow me sleep outside. If I'm going anywhere, I have to come back, even if it's late at night. She wants to see me in the house and all of that. So yeah, that's just my take on that.
So I like how you've attacked the parent angle, right? So let me just talk about, we the youth. Now, this story, so she was staying with her grandma or grandmother in Ibadan, right? And she was supposed to live there for Lagos. But unfortunately, she felt like, of course, the grass is always greener at the other
Greener,
side.
yeah.
So she went there. And then when she got there, she, of course, connected with her parent and told her, oh, this is it, this is it, this is it. I went, I'm staying there with my friends and all of that. Now, it's important to highlight that many people, they really don't know what it is that they are going outside the country to do. Now, of course, we've heard success stories, right, of people that have gone there, they have made the money, they have come back, they have built 24 plots of land and all of that. But at the same time, you cannot also take out the other parts, which is also like their bad stories as well. So you have to be very cautious on what exactly you want to do. Do you understand? Is it this mindset of the grass is always greener on the other side? It has just never made sense to me. To be honest, it has never made sense to me. Do you get? I remember this time, this should be sometime 2-3 years ago, and I was in a bus heading to school, right, where she was complaining bitterly. This is not even something that she was talking to her friend. She was telling the whole bus, whether 1 year being no 1 year, she was telling all of us that she just came back from Dubai. She first of all she met an agent there or something. She paid the agent a lot of money for the agent to get a house or something for her or get a job. When she got to Dubai, she didn't see the agent. The agent went with her money, blah, 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 blah. How she stayed in one camp like that, they put them for some months before. She was just back of my head. And the annoying part, you were well established here. You just sold everything, everything that you have here, and you say you want to. My problem is what exactly told you people that? I mean, there's really a lot to this. Like I said, it does never make any sense to me for you to tell me that the grass is greener at the other side. It has never made sense to me that you sell all your properties here in Nigeria and you want to go outside the country because you believe that. Like, what is wrong with this country? Let's tackle it. What exactly is wrong? Because there is a lot, but they say, do you know the same problem that we are suffering here? They are suffering it there too.
I don't see it that way. Honestly,
no, that's the problem, because they do. If you actually check your statistics, you will know. The same problem of I mean, you go on the road, people kill whatever kill you. I mean, they kill yourself. It doesn't still happen in the US. Doesn't not happen in the UK.
It does.
You still see beggars, the same beggars that we see here in Nigeria. Don't we have beggars there? we need to. I mean, we really need to know what exactly we are doing here as a country. To be honest,
I
because
just feel okay.
I mean, like I said, it has just never make any sense to me. I feel like it was important for us to highlight that, right? Because having to come out every time to say that, oh, you got entangled with one problem and you were trafficked or whatever. I really don't see why every time we keep talking about this thing, because we've always been talking about these things.
Yeah.
I like how you mentioned some bodies that have been emphasizing on these things.
IMO.
You have to be very sure of what exactly you are traveling there to do. You have to be sure of the people you are actually following. Which auntie is that person? Which uncle is that person?
No.
Your mother is an actress.
Friends.
She can actually give you the same journey. She can actually help you. So why exactly did you leave without their consent?
Like you said, when you started, you made mention of youth. I feel like we the youth, the way I said we the youth, like as if we are in an organization. I just feel like we are a bit like distracted. We feel like, see, I keep telling people traveling abroad is not a bad idea. I mean, if you have the money, you can do it. You can go, but
it's
don't
not
travel.
about having the money.
Wait now.
I beg to
don't
differ.
travel. Don't travel abroad if you do not have plans.
Simple.
If you do not have plans, like you don't have proper plans laid down, whether plan A, plan B, plan C, whatever plan, always have a plan. Don't just sell your property. Or I've had friends, I've had people who had to quit their job here in Nigeria to travel abroad and to just find the green pastures and all of that. You get and all of that. But then again, I feel like those people, they had plans and all of that. So you cannot travel to somewhere when you do not have plans. It's like leaving your village to come to Lagos when you do not have anybody to stay with. You do not know anybody in Lagos. You don't even know anything about Lagos, and you're coming to Lagos. You're going to suffer now. Definitely you would. You get and all of that. So I just feel like whatever plans or whatever thing you want to do, be it traveling, whatever you want to do, just plan yourself well and stop following friends up and down. Your friends actually sell people. They do. Honestly speaking, they do. So you having to travel to Mali with your friends, and then again they had to rescue you. For the fact that they had to rescue, I think it's deeper than what we're talking about.
Obviously, I mean,
honestly,
thank God that she's back, but this is something that I believe that by now nobody will be making this kind of mistakes. I don't want to be hearing this kind of stories. Do you understand? No, then something must be wrong with you. Something must be wrong with you. Let's be for real.
I just feel like people are just blinded.
Like, it's not even enough to have the money or have the plan. Be able to see what you are doing. Some people don't even understand these things, and I thank God that we had a discussion like this in the morning with the breakfast team. It's important. All of you should go and watch it though, because literally that is supposed to equip you on to know what exactly you are doing. You want to get a visa. What visa are you going for? I mean, we need to be asking ourselves this question. You need to first of all understand why exactly are you traveling. If you go there now, if you reach there now, what would you do? Do you have anything that's working for you there? Come on.
Just have a plan.
Like, we don't ask these questions. The only thing at the back of our head is, this guy travel go Germany and he make money. Say if I go there, I go make money.
Aside
Please
from
now.
asking questions, a lot of us, we don't read. We just see things online and we consume them and we act on it. We don't read, we don't do research, we don't do anything. Okay, oh, my guy don't travel. You don't make this one. No, you too, you look for ways and means to, go the same route. And when you reach there, funny enough, people who travel there, they work times. If you know the kind of work they do there, you would remain to stay here because they have to work. My friend traveled to school to study. As I'm talking to you, she's a nurse. Like, this is somebody that don't know anything about health, though. But because she wants to make more money, she wants to, earn more. That is why she had to go through the health route and all of that. So everything just boils down to planning. Plan whatever thing you want to do. But coming back to this story, I'm just so glad that, okay, her daughter is back and all of that. And at least she has a second chance to right the wrongs. Okay. Yeah. So speaking about success story, this is on my favorite video. Yay.
Oh, God of mercy. I've told you guys this thing. Two people that you cannot argue with in this country. Davido's fan.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
Wizkid fan. Thou
Davido
shalt
can
not.
never do wrong in my eyes.
I don't
Okay,
hear.
so speaking about Davido, Afrobeat star Davido hosts the veteran musician Bright Chimezie at his Lagos residence days after appreciating him for inspiring his song With You. It would be recalled that Davido revealed that Bright Chimizie's song Because of English had been the inspiration behind his recent song. Davido had promised to bring him over to Lagos where he would host the High Life legend. Oh, this is so beautiful. When I watched the video yesterday, I was just smiling sheepishly. Like, oh, this is so nice. When he said my daddy, I thought he was
His biological
his biological father. And when I saw Dr. Chimizi, I was like, oh, this is so nice. This is so lovely. Although we have some bad belly people on the social media saying that he's doing too much. He's doing this. Can your fave do this? Can your fave do this? I mean, this is actually really beautiful. This is so nice. You can tell that he's appreciating his work, what he's doing. This is actually really nice. Honestly speaking,
You don't do the
it's
video
nice.
fan. Can
It's
I
nice.
talk?
I love you. I love you.
Oh, God of mercy.
Yeah, it's
Oh,
nice.
my
If you
Lord.
don't like it, please swipe. Just like Burna Boy said yesterday.
I beg.
If you cannot, I think Burna Boy said, if you cannot afford his concert tickets, move to the next. That was what he said. So if you do not like this kind gesture or you don't like this video, then
On to the
please
next.
on to the next. Keep it moving. Thank you. So
I beg. So, I'm not going to argue with you, yeah?
okay.
I think, I'm not thinking. You said it's a kind gesture. And I okay, fine. But I really don't think it's needed like that. Because, to be honest,
see?
right?
Sure, you see. This is what I'm talking about. You see?
No,
Okay.
let's, I mean, frankly speaking, let's be honest on this table. You think this guy a whole lot already. He's dancing to your song. He's vibing to your song. You guys are good. Let's keep him moving. Which one is you're now bringing him with?
Can't he host
with your GSE van? I mean, bro, there's no need for that. You guys get it, Abby. I mean,
We do not get it.
No, you don't get that one.
We do not get it.
Not be win, are you?
We do not get it. We do not.
Anyway,
Honestly,
I just feel
him.
like it's too much.
What's
that-
too
that-
much about this?
I
Hosting
don't
a
know.
legend, like, it's too much.
You already appreciate him already now. Then let's
So
keep
can't
him
he-
moving.
How?
Again, I mean, it's a Davido. That's what he. I mean, that's what he does for a living. So
Eh? No, you just shaded
no,
him.
that's
you
not shade,
did.
that's not
You
shade.
did. You just shaded him. You did. It didn't come out like it didn't just
Oh my
sound wet to my ears. He
God.
said, "That's Davido." I mean, that's what he does for a
so
living.
what I actually
Like,
mean is an
seriously.
entertainer.
Uh-huh.
So literally, I mean, it's not like for me. It's okay to just say, "Oh, this is it. Thank you so much, sir. I'm grateful," and we keep it moving. Whether you pay him money, you don't pay him money. We really don't care.
The same-
We've gotten the message. The message was passed. Well, we've
You
gotten
see,
it.
the
But the
same-
part where you know how to start bringing him from his town
There
down
is
to
nothing
Lagos.
wrong with it. There is nothing. You know, the same people
never
that
said
are
there's something
saying,
wrong with
wait,
it,
the
though.
same people that are saying that he's doing too much. Imagine if he didn't this didn't go on social media, or people don't know that this With You by Davido and Omale is actually from
him,
from
Chief
him.
Chimezie.
And Davido didn't do any form of appreciation.
That
or
would be
didn't-
wrong.
A lot of people, the same
would be
people
wrong.
that are saying that he's doing too much at this point would still say that
you're
that's
not-
how they do.
you're not
That's
get-
how the rich does.
You're not
They
getting the point.
How?
You're not getting the point. So you do something for me. I appreciate you. I came on social media really to tell you that thank you so much. I saw your video, everything. We did this, it was beautiful. Let's keep it moving. Which one is I'm
There
not
is
calling
nothing
to host
wrong
you?
with
I
what
never
he
said there's
did.
something wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong.
I never said there's something wrong with it.
You said he's doing too much. He's not doing too much, please. Please, he's not. And
all right.
then again, let's
On to the next.
on to the next. Thank you. So, speaking about doing too much, I mean, this is for African parents, and this is on Nollywood actress Mercy Aibe has called on African parents to reflect deeply on their parenting styles and emotional connections with their children. Speaking at the premiere of her latest film, My mother is a witch. Aigbe opened up about her own parenting journey, emphasizing on how much she had to grow in order to understand her daughter Michelle better. Now, she recalled how Michelle opened up to her about about how harsh she was in raising her and how she spotlighted one time she hit her with a bucket and never apologized for it. So now the actress emphasized the need for African parents to be more emotionally available to apologize when necessary. I think I think my mother needs to see this.
Away, straight bullets.
No, no. I think she has to see this. I'm not
So
saying
she has never apologized for for her wrongdoings.
most times. See, my mom she's a tyrant.
Away.
Like she is.
Ha.
She knows. I say it to her, like, mommy, you are too harsh. You
Ew.
get. No, she's actually very harsh, but sometimes she can be sweet. You get. Now, the reason why I had to like come out like that at my mom is because my mom she's in a way very, very strict.
Okay.
In the sense that she doesn't really allow me do most of the things I want to do.
Tell me one
Now,
thing.
my mom has never hit me with a bucket. She has never.
That's a Yoruba.
She has never
African
been.
mother.
She has never been violent in the sense that she has to use something to beat me and all of that. Even growing up, the highest my mom would do is slippers, and that's it. Like that ends
At least she
there.
has thrown you slippers.
She has told me
Yeah.
several times.
That's
and
how
all
you
of
know
that.
African
But not
mothers.
now, like
No,
growing up
of
and all
course,
of that.
of
So
course.
I feel like there is actually a need. There are so many things that African parents do that they don't realize that they are actually hurting their child
Yeah.
emotionally,
I
mentally,
agree.
physically. You get and all of that. And for Messi Aigbe to actually come out, I saw the apology. I watched the video, and for Messi Aigbe to actually come out to actually tender this apology, it means that there is actually a need for this apology to be made by African parents. And to think that most African parents feel like they don't need to apologize to their children. Like they don't need to apologize to you. There are times my mom has said some things that are very hurtful, and when we fight, we are cut around 5 and 6
I mean,
and all of that. But then again, after fighting, we tend to come back together and all of that. It was recently my mom started apologizing, but she will not come out outrightly to say sorry. Maybe most of her actions, the way she does, you get.
That's how
like,
that's African mothers for you.
but I still feel like
Uh-huh.
come out to say
You are
sorry.
sorry.
Like say it, be audible. Let's see it like you are actually sorry, because a lot of traumas, a lot of emotional abuse, I'm not saying anybody is abusing anybody, but a lot of traumas, a lot of emotionally abused children are outside due to what their parents did to them, due to how their parents handled them and all of that. And till this very moment, most of them don't even get to get an apology from their parents and all of that. So I think this is actually a good should I call it a good move or a good
Yes, it is.
movement
Yes, it
that
is.
African parents need to learn how to say sorry, because most times you hurt your kids, you hurt your child without you even knowing that you're doing it and all of that. So what do you think?
Honestly speaking, just like you said, it's a very beautiful move. I like the fact that many people are coming to realize now that some of these things that we used to do back then, they're not really making any sense. When you're thinking that you're training a child, you don't know what you're doing is the reverse. And honestly speaking, I don't think my mom is in this category, to be honest. Nah, that she's not really that harsh. I think my dad is.
My mom is harsh. Hey,
we're just two.
I'm a daddy's girl.
We are
you
two.
get? So I'm always very close to my dad. I rather
okay.
tell my dad things than my mom.
I know.
No, I call straight up if anything happened. Hello, daddy. And my father is always very subtle, like, okay, what happened? But my mother, she would not even allow you land. She's already. So I don't know, Sha, but I just feel like there is a need to. There
is a need, actually. I mean, I feel like I said, I really can't put my mom in this category because I think she's actually a very calm, reserved. She don't like problem kind of person. It's like we are the one even giving her the problem. If I can remember, she's that person that she sends you on an errand and you don't go, she'll do it herself. So I swear, she'll do it herself.
So after doing it, does she
She won't bother you. That's my mom. But then that's what hurts me, because the fact that she's not going to talk to me, the fact that she's my bestie, I don't keep friends. Do you understand? So the fact that she won't talk to me, the fact that she will not send me on an errand, because I mean she's such a sweet soul. So it's really going to kill me that this woman is not talking to me, I'm going to die. So really, I feel like emphasis on what you said. Imagine, I'm just thinking about it now. That imagine my dad is actually, well, my dad is a harsh person. My dad is that person that he tells you one, if you don't do it, you cry. That one is not even. It doesn't even want you to even. I mean, land. He's just going to. He's more like he will tell you what you want, what he wants you to do, and if you don't do that, that's on you. But then you'll face the repercussion at the end of the day. I mean, that's the kind of parents that I have. But most of the times, I think my dad, I've been able to balance it where if he does something wrong, he will apologize. No, even though he's not going to come and tell you, oh, I'm sorry. But he's going to make it look like you would know that he's apologized. And then he'll tell you, oh, it's not like I want to, I don't mean to do it like this. Oh, it's just that I want the best for you. That's how African parents, they say, sorry. You understand? That's literally how they say it. So, yeah, but honestly speaking, I like the fact that, from coming from Mercy, that is always looking very, very beautiful. I thought to put out there.
So
She's
what?
Does that woman get old? I don't know, but I mean, you get it. So I liked how she came out to, say things like that, because then other people get to see it and know that, oh, we are supposed to actually train our children better, other than having to throw Gary with respect to that.
That's actually very. I feel
oh
like
my God.
when I become a mother, I don't think I would lay a hand.
No, I will.
I don't think I would beat my child.
I will.
Not beat, like beat. Like I would not beat.
I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't want.
You will not beat. You'll beat.
Now having to use cane or having to use broom.
No, I will not
or
use
having
broom.
to use mopping stick.
I will not use mopping.
I'll be using Gary stick.
I'll not use Gary. But there's a reason why you have cane.
True.
Me, I will cane you. That one is.
But I would not
certain.
cane you to the point that you have to say, "Oh, I hate my mom. I hate my
That
dad.
one is your
I
own
don't like
problem.
them."
Me, I will
And all
cane
of
you.
that. Yeah, so I think our parents should learn from this. I'm going to forward this to my mother when I get home. I say, Mommy, come and see.
You just say they don't go tell me sleep outside.
No.
that's
Even
on the
if
lighter note.
even if my mom is angry, even if she's angry at me, she can never ask me to sleep outside. She
That's
would
it,
not even
all
do
of
that.
this.
She would not.
Every African parent with their own style.
Yeah, you said your mom, when she asks you to do something and you don't do it, she'll go and
she'll
do
do
it.
it by herself.
My mother, when she goes, like when she does that thing by herself, she starts singing. By the blood, like you already know.
You guys get the drill.
You
bro.
already get it. You get, but
Jeez.
she's not. No, she's not that bad. She's not. She's a very sweet person. But then again, sometimes she just does things that are very
Miraculously
And
beautiful.
my brother is like she. I feel like she only apologizes to my brother.
Ooh.
Yes, there was a time, my mom and my brother went at like they were really fighting and all of that. My junior brother, not my senior
No,
brother.
I get you.
And she called my brother and she was like,
Is it the
sorry
last
now.
one?
Yes, the
What
last
do you
one.
expect?
Like, sorry.
You've
me,
you've solved the problem yourself.
me,
It's the last one.
me, what? You did, yeah. Like, she will not even. So, anytime I feel that pain, I feel that I just call my dad. And he'll be like, don't cry now. It's okay. It's okay. And then everything will settle and all of that. But
Oh
then
my
again, I
God.
think there is a need to do better and
Yeah.
just be there for your kids.
I think with our generation we'll do better really.
That's
Even
what
though
I said.
many
I'll
of,
be a
even
sweet
though many
mother.
of you
I
are
know.
saying,
I know I'm going to be a very sweet mother.
Me, I don't know. I doubt if I'll actually be sweet, but of course I would. Because I will not say where I'm trying to make you not hate me and all of these things. I will not allow you some of your excesses. I'll treat you the way my parents did, and I don't think my parents did anything bad, really.
Okay. Speaking about treating and not treating somebody bad, and this is on media personality VJ Adams. So it'd be like say the guy he was ranting.
It wasn't ranting.
I don't think he was
think he was
ranting.
passing
He was
the right
just
information.
passing the right information. And he said, media personality VJ Adams has sparked a fresh conversation about male dating standards in a blunt message delivered directed at young men. So he said in a video posted on his Instagram page on May 19th, that was yesterday, the entertainer called out the shallow criteria some men use when selecting partners, contrasting it with the more practical approach women often adopt. So he highlighted how women often prioritize meaningful qualities when assessing potential partners, such as their career or integrity, while most men personalizes or prioritize looks. So he said, now his statement has caused a lot of buzz on Instagram, on social media. Some people are supporting his bold take, while some people are defending their ugly behavior as simply reflective of biological attraction. When I saw this, I said, no, we must talk about this. We must talk about it. Very necessary.
Unnecessary.
Very, very necessary. Because
Oh my
let's
God.
be real. For me, I feel like we, the female gender,
Tell me.
we are very particular when we want to date someone or when we want to settle down. We don't just settle down for me. I'm not speaking. I don't know
No,
of
I
other
think
people,
you're
but
right.
for
I
me,
think
we
you're
don't
right.
just settle down for anything that goes. The guy can be cute. He can be all right. He can be. I've had a discussion with my friend,
Tell
and
me.
I was like, how far that guy now? I thought you said you like him. It's just fine for nothing. I've heard such words before, and it entered. You get, and I was like, what did he do? Even I don't like his attitude. I don't like his character. And instantly she fell out. Like she's
The
like
boy
she's
no
not
get
interested.
money.
She's not. No, aside from having money.
No, some girls are for the money. We
No,
can't
I'm not
take that
talking
out.
about those ones. I'm talking about people that actually see
No,
that
I
actually
get what
in
you're
for
saying.
dating, not for transaction. You get and all of that. Now, I also have a friend that has a list of the kind of guy she wants to date,
Oh wow.
and this girl has different suitors. She has different guys. Like, babe, I want to date you. I want to take you out. But auntie say no. When she will be like, when she looks at you and you're not on the list, she's not freaked out. I remember going out with her and we were working.
Can you
and
tell
I
us
was
what is
hearing,
on the list?
My dear,
Probably
it plenty,
some few
oh.
things.
It's plenary.
Let's
It's
hear
plenary.
it. I mean,
But let me narrate
Yeah,
this. So
narrate
we
it,
were
finish.
working. We went out to get something, and this guy was there. Very odogu, yeah, money. Like, this is someone that
What
he
car is
can
he
literally.
what car is it driving?
He was driving. I think he was on a Benz. When I mean Odogu,
Is that no Odogu? Is that no
Odogu
Odogu?
guy, you get. And this guy came like, babe, how far? I like you. I like the way you talk. I like the way you work. Blah 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 blah. Please, can I have your number? This is, and she said no. I just stood, when they call your friend and he not call you, so you shift one
See
side.
one side,
I was like, I saw the whole scene, and after I was like, babe, how far? This guy has money. Why you know? She said no.
Oh, yeah,
That's
why?
no. And I was like, why? She said he's not on his list, on her list
So
rather.
what is on the list? That's how
And
I
then
was
I
curious
said,
to
okay,
know.
please, what is on the list, please? And she was like, oh, all these Christian girls and all, like all this Jesus baby and all of that. The way they do that,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
always very particular. If it's not God fearing, the first thing she said, he's just fine, but I don't think he's God fearing. I don't think, what kind of work does he?
How do you
And I
know
was
if
like,
somebody
how
is
do you know
God-fearing?
if somebody is God fearing when you don't get to know or when you don't get to meet or have a conversation with this person? So I'm just trying to emphasize on what VJ Adams said about how the female gender, they are very particular when they want to choose a life partner or when they want to date somebody. You get, they're always, but you see the male, if you don't have that, they will not even look at your side. Sometimes they will even size you. They will use eye to look you from head to toe and all of that, and they're just all about the looks. If you're not a figure eight, if you're not this, if you're not that, they're not going to go into a relationship with you. And even when they go into a relationship it's just I just feel like the dating pool right now is just so messy, and everybody's just about how you look and not what you bring to the table. And please, nobody should come and ask me, what do I bring to the table? Please.
You're the table.
I'm the table.
You're the table.
If I'm not, please don't come and ask me that,
Oh my
that
God.
question. I'm not going to answer it. Just like Nathaniel Bassi said. I think he said he was replying a fan where someone tweeted on Twitter. I was like,
but they liked the particular girl that he was showing out.
And I was like, what does the girl bring to the table? Then I think Nathaniel Bassey gave him a reply. I can't really remember what he said, but I love that reply. So please, nobody should ask me, what do I bring to the table? I'm the table. So, yeah.
Honestly, on what BJ Adams actually said, I think is on point, and it's something that is related. That you would always stick with the guys more. They're more concerned about, do you have the back seat, do you have the front, have you done BBL and all of these things. They're more concerned about that, instead of having to ask, the real questions. And what I actually like from what he said, that's VJ Adams, was when he made mention of, if it's a woman now, that probably they're gisting with, among themselves and they're asking, this guy, that guy, you hear her say, oh, that guy we do or we no do, so waiting and waiting. Do you get what I'm saying? And that's why I was on what you're saying. I was trying to bring the finance part in, because the truth is most women are also more concerned about the finances. For them,
but that's
for
not like
them,
a priority per se.
No,
Yeah.
for you. For some people, it's a priority. You can't take that out, really.
True.
I don't know what conversation we'll be having if you're not financially stable, or if you're not,
True.
if you're
No,
not heading
no,
towards
you
that.
have to.
I don't know.
That's very
I really don't know what
important. Yeah.
conversation I got to be having with you. I'm
True,
being
you
for
have
real.
to.
Do you understand? Yeah, that's why I feel like it's a priority. We can't actually take that out. Do you understand? So coming back to it, really, you see that. It's something that guys are actually very guilty of. They're not asking the right question. Oh, what are you supposed to be doing? Blah blah blah. You see those? To be honest, I'm actually worried of those guys that actually you guys are having a conversation. In a space of 2-3 days, he's not asking you. Oh, when are we seeing?
Don't do that. Please don't.
I
do
say
that.
I'm going to block you.
Don't do that.
No, but you get it.
Yeah,
so
I
they're
get
always more
it.
concerned about. Oh, when are we seeing? When are you coming to my place? What am I coming to your place to do? We've not even spoken up to a week. We're just talking about 2-3 days. Do you understand? And you're telling me when are we going to see? When are we going to see Nibo? How?
What are we seeing?
What
are we not
seeing
seeing
for?
now?
Well, exactly. No, if
Yeah, I
to be
guess.
honest, the first question I ask is, okay, if we see, what exactly are we going to be talking about?
There is nothing.
If there's nothing tangible to trust me, I will blast you.
What
I
are
sabi
we
this
seeing?
thing. I don't even need
We
to, I don't need to
understand when once a guy
stress
asks
on
you,
it.
what are we seeing? Just know that
No, most of the times it might just be for the right reasons.
it's
But
for the
trust
right
me,
reasons. But
trust
I don't
me.
think when you see a girl for the first time and you like her or whatever makes you want to date her or something, I don't think the first conversation should be when are we seeing?
Exactly.
It doesn't just for me. It doesn't just sit right and all of that.
Men.
Please, you people should see. I don't like talking about men problem, and
I
that's
love
their
it, eh?
headache. But
I
then
love it.
again, I just feel like they should do better.
Yeah.
You get, in the sense that they should ask the right questions, and they should just be concerned. You get, because for me, if I want to date somebody, you have to be. You cannot be fine and you don't have anything. You're just there. Automatically, you see that crush, I be that fine, that look, it go just come out. Instantly, I'll just lose it, because it's not your face I'll be looking at in the morning now, or I'll be over time, all those things are going to change and all of that. So I feel like it is okay to go with someone, or go for someone that is very beautiful, that is, looking all good and all of that. But at the same time, that should not be like the major
Priority.
concern. That should not be the priority, because trust me, whether you like it or not, you need to settle down with someone as a man. I always tell my brother, even though I have a senior brother, I learned from my senior brother as well. So I always tell my junior brother, whoever you're going to date, it should be somebody that, okay, you actually like the person, quite all right. The person has a very fine figure, blah 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 blah. But it should be somebody that share your vision. It should be a lady that is up and doing.
Right.
Don't go and settle down with somebody that person want to go and buy Maggie, come and collect money from your hand, and all of those things.
Yeah,
Just
petty.
yeah.
Mama, we'll be alright eventually. This dating thing is not for the weak.
At all. It's
not
not
for the week.
For the week. Honestly, I don't want to go. I feel like we should keep talking, but
Are we leaving?
Yes, we
Ah.
are. Time has gone.
What?
And we still have 2 interesting stories to talk about, but then again, we can't take it. We can't. We
Sure.
just have to go. But I want to say thank you to everyone who has been here with us right from the beginning of the show, and we've come to the end of Gossip Gala. I mean, this is where we spill all the juiciest tea. We give you all what is trending. Okay, so see you guys tomorrow, same time, same station. Do not go anywhere. Bye for now.
Hey besties, it's your girl Oni Luana, and big thank you and big shout out to watching Gossip Gala. But research has shown that you probably haven't subscribed, so what are you waiting for? Hit that subscribe button right now and stay tuned to see what Oni Luana talks about and get all the juiciest gist. Thank you.